and the gasoline, that ain't gonna be reduced. That's gonna go up. So then you stuck with low wages. I mean low wages or low pension, and everything gonna go, because people say, wait a minute, I gotta get my money. So they jack the prices up 40%. Then you lost 40%. It's up for you. So you 40% in the hole now. You really in the hole. And the only way to offset that is like he's saying. See, now I can guarantee you, if gold is say gold is at let's say gold at that time is at about $4,000. And $4,000. Now, if it jumps 40% in a matter of days, that's 16 what? That's $1,600. Just bam. Just bam in 3 days. You know, so you back even. You know what I'm saying? And I tell you, it's not gonna go crazy in that. So now, what you think happened with silver? If silver is just say silver is at $200. $200, 40% of $200 is 80. So all of a sudden you get 280, and then people say, you know what? I'm getting my money. I'm buying silver because I can't afford no what. No. So everybody's gonna make the switch into Yahweh's money, gold and silver, and platinum. And ain't nobody gonna hold no paper. That means all the money on the mattress. Big Mama got, she tell Gene Bug and Sally go down and get some silver now. I can't deal with this. It drives my blood pressure up.
40's in the pattern.
That's what we're going to talk about. This is this 40 we're talking about. Blood, water, spirit, what? 40. The children of Israel spent 40 days. I'm going to talk about that. That's where I'm going in just a moment. But I just want you to understand how these things are taking place so it does not catch you unaware. So give me what scripture was that. And also Revelation said,
You want me to try to get it off the internet?
Yeah, find a thief. Go to what you call it. It says that Judas was a thief. And he was the money man. He was a treasurer. So this is what we have. We have a government, the Federal Reserve Bank, and the Illuminati. They stole our wealth, our wages. If your wages you don't have, it's your wealth. The time that you have accumulated over the years, you have traded dollars for what? You have traded time for dollars. In other words, you will go out and work 8 hours. You expect to get 8 hours in wages, but the wages now, the dollar, the money they give you for your time won't what? Won't buy nothing. Right. So you're actually almost like a slave versus a slave. See, at least the slave knew he wasn't gonna get nothing, but what the boss gave you? You was told that you got at least X amount of number of dollars. Now the dollars won't buy nothing. So right. So you done trade all your time down there. You could have might as well stayed at home. See, this is what's happening. People will wind up that they're very disenchanted because they're going to find out in a state of hopelessness. I don't know if you noticed now. The scriptures we're going to talk about in just a moment. We're down in southern Illinois. There was a white woman down there. You know, she just before Christmas, I think they were trying to repossess her home. So one of the neighbors, she was out in the yard and her baby was on the ground. And one of the neighbors says, "Are you all right?" She says, "No, I ain't right." Bam, bam. She shot the baby. The neighbor took off and ran. She went in the house, shot her 2 sons, bam, bam, shot her boyfriend, bam, and shot herself. Boom, everybody just, you know what I'm saying? And you remember out there, out east, Santa Claus went off and killed the whole family. So you see that the people cannot take the what? The pressure, as money fails, they lose everything. And the house is gone, they have no pension, and as far as they consider the cost of living is going sky high, and they can't make it. And they don't have Yahshua Messiah. So wait a minute, whoa, the Bible teacher said this is Babylon. And Babylon, it was according to prophecy and Revelation, Babylon, this system got to what? Fall. And in fact, you can see it says also that Babylon has driven the nations what? Right. These people are really mad. In the streets you can see that they are really mad. The teenagers are just going off. They just said there's no hope for them. They're just gone. See what I'm saying? And you have a total breakdown in order, or as a system generation into chaos, as Egypt was in the what? Beginning. So that's what we wanted to tell you, that video. If you don't have no silver, and people say, you know, people say, well, I want to let Jesus help me. I'm going to let God, okay, that's all right. And you better hope he does. You better give you some signs.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee. I have to pose this question to you because I have a friend who works for AT&T. He does the infrastructure and database for the entire United States. I mentioned what you said to him about the gold and the silver and all that. He said he's very much aware of buying gold and silver, but he said that's just hype. He says the paper money will be deleted. It's not about gold and silver. He said because It's going to be based on your total worth as an individual or family regarding the economic value that you have. And the only way you will be able to buy and sell is through the electronic system. It will have nothing to do with gold, and I want to know what you think about
The
that.
problem with that is nobody will trust it.
Right, that's a misnomer.
In other words, they say you got a
No, it's
digital.
not the dollar or nothing. He said
No, I'm
no
saying,
paper,
do
right?
you know what an EBT card is?
Right, but he says everybody will
understand
be
that.
going through that because he
And
programmed
no,
the
first of all,
system.
they got. First of all, this is the problem. Nobody will trust that. See now, you got to. For instance, let me say what it is. Let's do it another way. Did you ever see the picture? What's his name in there? Will Smith. Enemy of the State. When he went through, Enemy of the State Will was in. He had saw the senator get killed. And they did, and you know, to make a long story short, they wiped out his American Express, all his credit cards, everything was wiped out. So what I'm saying then, if you got a cashless card, that's a debit card. See, and they're gonna put X amount of dollars on that card. The point is, it's still, the problem is, listen to what I'm saying. That does not. Well, what value does those digital numbers have?
But he's saying with all the electronics that are improving and increasing, he's saying all of the money will be put into an electronic currency that you can only buy or sell through that type of system.
Okay, no, that ain't gonna work because nobody's gonna trust it. Russia's not gonna trust it. Nobody is gonna trust it. And the question, so you ask him, why is all these nations heart and gold then?
He told me that's just hype. He said they
Well,
want
we'll
you to
see. We'll see.
But
he
he-
got a lot, and again, a lack of misunderstanding. He ain't got long to find out.
But he been
You don't
working
have
for-
long to find out. Like he said, if it's devalued,
He's working for the devil.
Listen to me, hold on.
if he has that card in a cashless society, see, first thing, let me say this way.
I guess
What gives this value is what? This is a piece of paper with some ink on it. Now, what gives this value?
Believe
Now,
it.
there you go. That's exactly right. It's the big word, FAITH. That's a principle.
but see,
That's the only thing that gives this any value.
Yep.
all I'm saying, I'm
Now,
not.
listen to what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying. Now, if this is losing value, now how you gonna believe something that's in a computer that does not exist?
But he's saying everybody will have to conform to
No,
the
that's not gonna work. You talking about the mark of the beast? I tell you,
He been programming this organization for over 25 years.
I don't care what he's been programmed for. It's not gonna work. Because in that case why would they devalue the money then? If it's all computerized, why would they devalue the money? See, listen. You listen to somebody that has not read anything.
Don't know nothing about it.
Don't know
I'm
nothing
not
about the
going
Federal
to dispute
Reserve.
you, and I'm not going to dispute
No,
him.
I'm
It's just
talking
when
about.
he
I'm talking about.
says
Listen,
electronics.
I don't care what kind of degree he got. They're doctors. They're doctors. And listen, let me show you what happened. Did you know that China, over the weekend, China and Japan have agreed to trade one another? They don't want to use this dollar no more.
Yep.
Now these are nations that are not going to want to use this paper no more. Now you telling me that nations are going, if they don't want to sell paper, now why would they want to sell digitals? A digital, something that they cannot see, they cannot touch, it's only in the computer.
And can't
on the
control
card. If they can't, like the guy said, it's got to be tangible. I want 1 ounce of gold, 1 ounce of silver, or 1 ounce of platinum. I can touch that, I can feel it, and I can trade it. Other than that, that digital does not what? It doesn't exist. It only exists in the computer as an electronic impulse. But it's not tangible in the sense of this dollar bill here. And the point is, I'm going to show you how inefficient it is. How you going to, if you got your brother down the street, you know, somebody needs some money, how you going to transfer money on an everyday basis? For June, for individual things, that works fine, but for, you're not going to be able to, I need, this person needs $10, she needs $10, how we going to do what? You can't transfer, because she got to have a what? She got a swipe machine.
Right, you can't get paid that
You
way.
can't get paid that way, so that has a lot of, that's ideally what they want to do. The problem is, the people have lost what?
Faith.
They have lost faith in the system. That's the reason they're buying them guns.
That's right.
That's the reason they're buying them guns. And listen, this now get real crazy. You wait till these white people lose that, you know, when you wake up with $400,000 in the bank, and you wake up with what? You got $100,000, or you got $1 million in the bank, and next thing you know, you only got $600,000. Now you don't tell me you ain't gonna be tight.
Yeah, you gonna lock and load.
So the problem
I got
is,
it, Dr. Warren. Okay,
Read.
this is John 12 and 4. Then say one of his disciples, Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, who should betray him. Why was not this ointment sold for 300 pence and given to the poor? Then he said, not that he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief.
right.
And had the bag, and there was what was put therein.
Now listen, that shows you the awesome power of Yahshua. That's Elohim in the body. Now, he makes the bag man the what? The thief. The guy that's going, you know, if you knew somebody that was a thief, man, he did. As a matter of fact, I don't like certain relatives in my house. I don't like one of my sisters in my house. They don't know, you ain't coming over. I don't know what's missing. I don't know what's missing. I have stuff laying around. Peter, you see my so-and-so? No, I ain't seen it. Well, did so-and-so be over here? So that's what I'm saying. You know, what I'm saying, he was a thief. And I'm saying to come to find out, we're going to find out that the Federal Reserve System have stolen our wealth, and that's going to start the thing out. So that's the point that I wanted to make to you, to show you. And somebody get me Genesis 47:15. The scripture says, now what that guy's looking at, he think that's hype. Listen, you got some of the greatest minds on earth. They're stocking up gold. See, if you think that them people don't have no gold, I don't care what kind of degree you got, where you come from, if you don't have it, then that's going to be the only means of what? Exchange. What's the medium of exchange? How you going to go down to a jewel and give them this here and it's 40% less? And in fact, they will give you a new dollar. So that's the problem.
I just wanted to share with you, young lady, Dr. Burns, we had talked about this before. Because the currency is changing and gold and silver will be the trade, they're going to create a actual debit card, a gold and silver debit card that will have the value of the gold and silver on it to continue to do the transaction. So there could be something along the lines of what you're saying.
Yes, that's probably what I'm trying to express.
But see, the point is, I'm not turning on, and most people are not going to turn on. They put some gold and silver. You're not going to take all my gold and silver. Listen, you are a what? Thief. So you're not going to turn, I put a little bit on there and just to do my bills and do everything. But I still got the what? The physical, the tangible, the concrete. See what I'm saying?
That's like most of us, we may have some physical money in the bank, but we still keep a little bit of cash on us.
Exactly.
A little bit.
Okay, and this is the problem. What does it say here? We have tried to hold out as what? But effective August 27th, our milk prices will be what?
$6 a quart, $2 per half gallon.
$10 what?
Half gallon.
Now that's organic milk, folks. That's the top of the milk. He said, now this is one of the best farms here, so most yuppies can't afford this. Can you imagine paying $10 per what?
Half gallon.
Half gallon.
You got 2 or 3 babies? So listen, y'all going back to red.
Genesis 41.
Genesis 47, what I want that? 47:15. So it says, and so money is failing. And when money fails, this is what happens. The prices of all your tangible foods, all services will go up. And he said this, he says, wow, she says, this is a sweet farm. We have always prided ourselves in being a milk dairy at heart. While it is very satisfying to be able to make great cheese, yogurt, and incredible chocolate milk, it simply does not compare with knowing that there are families that depend on us to provide milk that they need for their babies and young children, as well as for their own nutrition. To put it simply, we feel that milk is necessary in our other products, our wonderful addition to the table, our luxury. As a family farm, we know how hard it can be sometimes to cover even small what? Necessities. And to that end, when faced with price increases, we have what? The utmost to hold price of the milk as low as we can. Allowing our value-added products to soar. That's what they saying now. They couldn't what? As he said, a few months ago, we have